Hey guys, what's going on today? Today we're talking about graph mounts, and if you clicked on this video, you're probably looking for information about Balzout graph mounts. Well, look no further because you have found it. Now this is just a quick video to give you an overview of what they are. This is my third one that I've bought from Shane over at BalzoutLLC.com. There's his name of his company, BalzoutLLC.com. Shane's a really good guy to work with. I had some questions. I called him on a Sunday. He actually answered the phone. I'm not saying he's going to answer the phone every time, but he did for me. I had some questions. I wanted to add a second one, and I didn't know if I could just buy a base or, piecemeal the thing. And, yeah, we came up with, I'm just going to add a second mount. Now, they come in different lengths. You can get them like 2-inch, 4, 6, 8, 12. So you can get it up high or, keep it down low, depending on if you're trying to stack your mounts. He does have them with rectangular bases, round, and he has a double base, where basically one is going this way and one's going that way, designed to either be this way if your scopes are narrow, your graphs are narrow, or stack them one in front of the other, like above and down. Now, if you've priced graph mounts, you'll see that they range in price from $50 or, $50-$60 all the way up to $1,000. They got these new telescoping jobs that lift up 3 feet off the deck and all this kind of jazz. Those are all new, so they're to be tested. This thing has been rock solid. Like I said, it's my third one. Never had a problem with it. And the reason why I don't have a problem with it is because once it's locked into place, it doesn't move. I don't care how hard a wave I hit, this stuff stays locked in. And the reason why it stays locked in is based on the design. Each one of these joints has detents. A lot of times people just drill holes, these little pockets, and put a ball bearing in there. And that's not the way this one's done. This has got triple locking detents. So there's a spring, a nut, all this stuff is stainless. But you see there's 3 pegs. And those pegs fit in to those holes. So as you make your adjustment, it will lock into place. It's recessed for the spring. Spring serves a couple purposes. Keeps the nut tight so it doesn't back off. And also keeps tension on the detent. Let's get this thing put together real quick. Make sure you got the holes on the nut facing out, not in. So when it's loose, you can pull the head around and do your adjustment and then lock down the nut. So finger tight will hold it, in my opinion, but if you want to lock it down, put in a screwdriver or a punch or something and give yourself a quarter turn and it will lock it down in place. This top pedestal does not have detents, so you can infinitely adjust it the way you want. And like I said, finger tight has held this joint in place, no problem. What else do I want to say about this? Oh, it comes in different flavors, right? So you can get it for Garmin, you can get it for Hummingbird, you can get it for Lowrance. And the reason why that's the case is because each manufacturer has a different width on their base and the different sizes and mounting patterns. So the Helix mounts for my Hummingbirds, they're a little narrower. The Garmin's wider. So if I was to mount, say he drilled holes in this pedestal for the Hummingbird, and I wanted to mount a Garmin, it would be too narrow. Or if I mount the Helix on the Garmin, it would be too wide, and I'd have like this extra metal sticking off on each side. Just wouldn't look right. So if you're swapping graphs, that is to say, you would just buy the top mount piece that you need. He'll sell you the pieces that you need to get you set up. And like I said, I made a phone call on Sunday on the 12th. On Tuesday, today, the 14th, I have it in my hands. So there's my order date. Now, if you look at pricing on this stuff, it seems expensive, but in comparative to other things on the market, this is really inexpensive for what you get. Solid CNC anodized aluminum with detents to hold everything. It was $195 for the 6-inch arm. I think you go 12-inch, you add $25 or something. I'm not sure exactly his pricing schedule. And then I paid $12.50 for this hardware kit. This is all stainless. Comes with the graph mount and the base mount nuts, washers. These are nylocks. Remember, if you're using stainless fasteners, put some lubrication on there, because if you galled aluminum, which means like abrade it, it gums up. Kind of like if you tried to refile, or let's see here, sand aluminum, it clogs up the sandpaper. That's called galling. If you use grease, you can cut aluminum without it clogging up your sandpaper. Well, stainless steel is similar. If you were to take a couple nuts and tighten them down on stainless without some type of lubrication, it will gall the stainless and it will lock in place. So be careful about that. Shipping was 10 bucks, and again, like I said, I got it in 2 days. These guys are out of Missouri. Give them a look. Shane Justice at Balzout LLC will get you taken care of. After I get this installed on the boat, I'll make a follow-up video and show you what I ended up with. But yeah, it's an amazing mount from an amazing company, and good stuff. If you're looking for any kind of graph mount, give Balzout LLC a look. I'm not affiliated with them anyway. I pay full price, and I just like them. The value you get for these awesome mounts compared to these stamped steel and stamped aluminum bent angle brackets for $250 and $300 is just not even a consideration for me. So y'all take care, and we'll see you soon.